Have you heard of MekaVerse yet? There are over 160,000 Discord members and only 8,888 mechas. They're going to be minting soon, and there's a way for you to mint with no gas wars if you get in on the raffle. It's going to be an excellent opportunity, one of the biggest drops of the year, and I got all the details coming up right now. Okay, before we get into the project, first want to just point out how huge their community is. Look at this, guys, over 135,000 followers on Twitter. The Discord has over 166,000 members, and the project has not even launched yet. This is one of the biggest projects, most anticipated, and if you just put this into contrast with how big the community is versus how many mechas are available, 8,888, you can see how there's very little supply compared to the huge demand. And so this is a huge opportunity and going to be one of the most, the biggest, most successful projects of the year for sure. This is the first video here that they put out, 12 seconds long. It had 680,000 views on Twitter, which kind of shows you some of the different designs that they have. So I'm just going to go ahead and play that right there so you can take a look at some of the fantastic art for this project. Nice, so that's a sneak peek at some of the designs that they have. Let's go ahead and go over to their website right here. It's a beautifully designed website, and it starts off here with saying the MekaVerse is a collection of 8,188 generative mechas with hundreds of elements inspired by the Japan mecha universes. Each artwork is original with its own color palette and creation. The objective was to make each mecha unique in order to prioritize quality above quantity. And so you can kind of see some more of the designs here. These just look fantastic. So not only as far as looking at the different boxes that it can check, I mean, fantastic artwork, huge community already, and so it's definitely looking promising. So this is the roadmap here, and I'll just highlight some of the major points. So the very first is they want to have a physical element to these mechas. It says mechas will have a huge potential as physical creations. We're passionate about 3D printing, and we want to bring our concept to life with high quality materials. After several talks with famous art toy makers, we are currently working on some concepts. But wait, let's keep a little mystery for the moment. So their roadmap, guys, is not fully exhaustive. It's version 1, it gives sneak peeks, it's not giving you all the details of everything that's coming, but it does kind of show you the direction that they want to go in. So they're saying they're prioritizing physical aspects. They're saying they're having talks with famous toy makers, so you can definitely see the potential of these mechas being, having a toy line for them. It'd be interesting to see, another project, which is Crypto Dads. They're looking at possibly doing a cartoon with a big studio. And one of the things that they say is that if your Crypto Dad is featured in their TV series, that you would have the intellectual rights because you own the NFT, and therefore you would get paid for each episode that your Crypto Dad appears in the television series. Now, the reason I bring that up is just because they've not said this, but it's just the potential that maybe if your particular mecha has a toy made for it and it's put on the mass market, that could be potentially where you could earn revenue based on every sale, with you owning the rights to the NFT. Of course, this is just speculation, and it's still speculation that they'll even be able to have a mass-produced toy line, but it is a potential. But if you want to buy based on the best case scenario possibility, then hey, that's an option. They also say, we also aim to create clothing and merchandise using high quality materials and textiles with eco-friendly fabrics. Also, Matt B would love to explore a new and ambitious 3D art direction about streetwear and fashion in general. And so they want to have a creative 3D fashion and streetwear, which is definitely very nice. I mean, if you see the quality not only of these mechas, but also some of the quality of 3D work that they put in on their Twitter and their other pages, these guys are very talented. And so, I wouldn't bet against them. I think that they can make something very unique and very creative as far as innovating in fashion as well. You can, of course, visit the website and read all of the other elements, but I just want to highlight some of the major ones. It says, when all of the stages are complete, we'll take care of maintaining the Mecca universe. We both come from the design industry, and we are truly passionate about art, short films, physical and digital exploration, and we would like to explore even more with a desire to always make events more impressive and ambitious. And so it's just, here's another element. They've highlighted the physical element of what they want to do, but then they also talk about, art and short films and, different ways of bringing these mechas to life and using them in creative ways. And so these are different potentials for utility, which I'm sure we'll get more direction on in the future, but if you want the hint of where they're going, that's it. I'll go over the team in a second, but I just want to highlight one more. This is a tweet they put out. They says, we forgot to tell you about Mecca Weapons. What are they going to be used for? And so this is just kind of showing, the potential of some extra things that they can add on to it. Maybe there'll be additional drops of weapons or add-ons that you can evolve your mecha and add to it. And so, these are definitely potentials for different airdrops that they could do. I want to highlight something that they said on their Discord about how this could potentially come together. This is the part I want to highlight here. As previously shown on the roadmap, we have several ideas for physical elements, such as producing mecha toys and more. We also have a lot of experience with short videos and the concept and lore. The roadmap focused mostly on artistic growth with minimal mention of the evolution of the mechas in the metaverse. But we will tell you a little bit more. What if your mecha could grow into a super mecha? What if you could combine your mechas? What if you could battle with your mechas? Imagine if your mecha could wield a sword and other weapons like we announced on our Twitter. We like all of these systems and have already begun to work on them. Quality, on the other hand, takes time. And so, there's definitely the potential not only of the physical and, the art side, but also the evolution side of, adding on extra features such as weapons and evolving your mecha and potentially even, battling with other mechas. And so these are just kind of fun additional things of possible utility in the metaverse. Coming back to their website right here, talks about their team. It is Maddie and Matt B, our two friends who are currently focused on 3D and art direction. They've been working hard to establish their own style, and they've worked with Apple, Microsoft, MTV, Adobe, Adidas, Nike, and more. And so you can click here to view Matt and Maddie's Twitter. But this is what I want to mention. Some of their other work. This is what you can kind of see right here. Like, these guys have fantastic design and 3D design skills, just amazing artwork. And so you can go follow them on Twitter, and they post more of their art there. Now I want to bring your attention to the top. As you can see right here at the time of filming the video, it says the raffle registration opens in just under 2 days. That's gonna be less when I post that, but here's the thing, guys. In a super hot project like this, 135,000 Twitter followers, 166,000 Discord members, and only 8,888 mechas, you guys know this is going to be sold out in seconds with high gas fees and a gas war. It wouldn't be a fun drop experience. But what they're doing is they're giving everybody a fair shot. Now, because of the size of the community, of course, it's going to be a small shot, but it's going to be a shot, and if you get it, it will be awesome. And so go back to their Discord where they highlight the details about the drop. So it says we're going to have a raffle. You will arrive, this is describing what's going to happen on the drop date. You will arrive on a beautifully designed landing page on launch day to register for a ticket. Once you've obtained your tickets, you'll be required to wait in a random queue where you will be chosen in order to mint a mecha. The probability of getting chosen will be determined by the amount of individuals that register for a ticket on launch day. With this method, there will be no gas war. That's huge, guys. We will provide you with further information on the drop before the launch and in the days ahead. You can register for a maximum of 2 mechas per individual. If you want to mint one, it's also an option. We will create an animated explainer video to teach you how to do it. So they're going to also have an explainer video coming very soon about how this raffle structure is going to work. But the main thing, guys, is you're going to go there on mint day. You're going to register for a raffle. You're going to be able to choose between minting 1 or 2 at 0.2 ETH. So you will need to have, if you want to do 2.4 ETH plus enough for the gas fee, and if you are selected from the random queue, you will be able to mint those without a gas war, because it'll be just your turn in line. And that is super exciting. So hopefully I made a good case that this looks like a good project with good long-term utility, one that you might want to get in and hold for the long run like I would like to do. But guys, let me be honest here. If you don't necessarily, you just want to make a quick flip, if you get in on this queue and you're chosen and you get to mint, you will be able to sell those right away on OpenSea after for a very nice profit. And so even if you don't want to collect these for the long term, it's worth it taking a shot to see if you get chosen in the raffle. To me, it's like, if you get it, it's just easy money. Now, if I get chosen, I'm not planning to flip it. I'm planning to hold it. And, I think that there's a lot more upside in that. But at the same time, if you just want a quick flip, it's worth it to just go for the raffle as well. Okay guys, that's it for me. So twitter.com/MekaVerse, follow them, and then you can go to themekaverse.com, Mecca with a K. That is the website that you're going to want to go to for the raffle drop. You can also click the link on their website to go to their Discord and Twitter as well. Hopefully you found this helpful. Would appreciate a thumbs up and a subscribe if you like it and you want more content like this. Till next time guys, peace out.